Hello, my name is Jolanda Bush, and I wanted to come talk to you about Facebook algorithms for 2019. I want to break this down in 4 different parts for you so you can get an idea of how and what you need to do and the changes you need to make when posting and more on Facebook. So, the first thing I want to talk about is Facebook posting, how frequently you should post on Facebook. Now, they're saying when you post your very first post and then the consecutive posts after that, you will receive 60 less clicks. That means 60 less people will see that post. So Facebook is saying less is more. So when you're posting, when they say less is more, they're talking about posts between 1 and 2 posts down your feed. Okay. The second post, they're also saying when you post your second post, you will post between 6 to 9 hours apart. Okay, so you'll post that second post 6 to 9 hours after that very first post. So they said less is more, and that's on your feed. Now, when you're posting on your feed, make sure you post the most premium content that you want to post. You want that to be on your feed. Now, any other posts that you post after that, you should utilize the story tool that Facebook have. So utilize the story and post all of the other posts, all of your other general posts and just things that you want to say. Use the story to post that. So in a nutshell, if you post too many back to back, 60 fewer clicks. And the way to remedy that is to post 1 to 2 posts, post them between 6 and 9 hours apart. And all other posts after that, post on your story, okay? So number 2, do not use links in your description. And I've done it. I've seen a lot of people on Facebook doing this. So what Facebook don't like, they don't like people leaving the platform. So when they see that in your description, no one will see that post. So you really won't get any clicks on that post. So do not post links in your description. Where you want to put your links is in the comment section. Put it in your comment section. They cannot track that. They do track what's in the description, but what's in the comments, they don't track, okay? There are some statements that you need to avoid saying or writing on your posts. I'm going to tell you the statements, but the reason why Facebook view them as phishing or clickbaiting. You don't want to post things like, did you get value? You don't want to post, let me know in the comments. You don't want to put that there either. And you don't want to put, if you want to know more, send me a PM. You don't want to put that in your description. I've seen that, all those statements. Did you get value? Let me know in the comments. If you want more, send me a PM. I've seen all those in the comments, in the description, many posts. Facebook view that as phishing or clickbaiting type of posting. So don't do that. Facebook algorithms pick those statements up, and those posts will be invisible. Nobody will see those posts. So avoid putting those type of statements in there. Now, however, now when you use comments, because a lot of people say comment below. One thing that I've seen that people have suggested, when you say comment, instead of using the O, use an emoji like the sun or a smiley face for the letter O in comments, and they seem to can't track that emoji. It won't look like comments to them. So, but you use emojis when you're typing things, but don't overuse it because they'll view that as spamming. So, it is an alternative to the word comment or some of other, for the letter O anyway. You can use the sun or a smiley face, and you can use comment, but just don't overuse emojis in your feed, okay? Like I said, they'll view it as spam. And also make sure you don't use any of those statements, because if you do, Facebook will flag your post and it will be invisible. No one will see that post. So that's number 2. Number 3, do Facebook Lives. And everybody's doing Facebook Live. Just like I said, make sure make sure you conscious about what you're writing on your descriptions. And Facebook algorithms can track activity on your lives, but they can't track what you're saying. You know how they flag you when you're doing the music and things like that. But what your words, call to action words that you use while doing live, Facebook don't track that. So you can do all your call to actions words in there. All what I said in part 2, you can say that in on your lives, the call to actions. To get more engagement, begin your questions with words like should, would, which, and who. Those are statements you want to begin your statements with. That way, when people comment, they don't have to do really long comments. They can just answer a straightforward answer in those questions. So to get more engagement, begin your questions with should, would, who, which. Okay. Now, you can use how and why, but you really don't want to use those, because when you ask people how, it tends to be a really long statement, or why it tends to be a long statement. You can use it, but kind of try not to use those because it's too long. It takes too long to answer a how and a why question. Okay. So number 4. Space out your Facebook comments. And what that means is when you do your post on, when you do your 2 posts, and when you get ready to respond to comments, you want to space it out. And the reason why is sometimes it can take up to 48 to 72 hours for your posts, for your friends. It can take up to 48 to 72 hours for your friends to see that post. So kind of wait. I know everybody want to post right away, but allow some time to post. And they're actually suggesting that you wait a day to comment, or you can wait some hours and comment on some and then don't comment on the others, because that would allow your post to stay relevant. You comment on some and then don't comment on the rest. You can comment on the rest the next day, and it'll keep that post going. Okay. The best way to make your post more relevant, what I was just saying, for a long period of time, is to create conversations in that post. So you make a post, people commenting, you go in that post and pose a question. Ask a question when you're responding back to your comments, the different comments that's in your on your post. Pose a question, and that causes conversation back and forth, and that will cause your post to continue. Okay. And like I said, you want to wait a day or 2 to ask questions. Okay. And that way, that particular post, the post that you really want to generate over and over again, that's the post that you want to pose a question in, wait a day or 2, and to pose those questions, so you can have that particular content moving, continuous moving, and more people can see that post when you do that. So those are the 4 different changes that Facebook is doing for the on the algorithms for 2019 right now. So how frequently you're going to post. Don't post links in your description. Do your Facebook lives, and space out your comments when you're responding to any of your posts. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. But before I go, what I would love for you to do is to thumbs up and share the video. Comment if you have any questions below. Thank you. Have a fantastic day.